Hello, everybody. It's August 15th, 2024. Today's been kind of a day. Um, well, not a bad day. I mean, it was pretty good, I think. Got up this morning and talked with the Lord a little bit, and I didn't drink any coffee. I should have. I definitely should have. But I got help today. Somebody went with me and helped me on the deliveries. And not usually on Thursdays. Hopefully I don't have any help on tomorrow, Friday, because sometimes on light days, you don't need somebody there. And I don't want to get dependent upon somebody in my job, because I don't want an opportunity for the devil to be like using that. You know what I mean? I really liked the devotion this morning before I took off to work. Sorry, I got to read my devotion with this, but the title of the devotion is "Even If I Stand Alone," and in the devotion it talks about how Joseph was sold into slavery by his jealous brothers and things, and you know, and he had, I think it was a total of 23 years of serving God alone. And in this devotion, they talk about, in this song, the verse goes, "He was betrayed by his very own. A righteous man, Joseph, stood alone. He was accused, his faith was tried. But he said, 'Lord, I've made up my mind.'" And the chorus goes like this: "Even if I stand alone, I will stand for you. Even when my strength is gone, you're the one I'll hold on to. You are all I need. I know you'll pull me through. Even if I stand alone, I will stand. Lord, I will stand for you." And they finished out the devotion with this, and it's really, it is for today, really. I mean, you may be the only person serving God in your family, and you often feel alone and discouraged. You may feel isolated in a church where many are walking away from the truth and embracing compromise. Ouch. Whatever the case may be, the Lord promised to hold your hand and pull you through whatever comes your way. Be strong, be faithful, and remember, if Joseph could make it, you can too. And I really appreciate that devotion from the Blythe family. They really know their stuff. They've been through many trials themselves. But when that started my day, it was like, even when I am obviously, like physically, right now, physically, I am alone in my apartment. Spiritually, I'm not alone, because the Lord sends His Spirit to live on the inside. I submit myself a dwelling place for the Holy Ghost, and it does me nothing but good. Nothing but good. A lot of people don't take me seriously. They think that all I ever do is joke around. I love to joke. I don't like everything to be way too serious. I believe firmly in this, that there should be a true balance with the Lord, not a false balance. So if you're keeping a true balance, you are going to be serious, But you are going to be lighthearted enough and humble enough that you can switch gears just like that and go from being really serious to lightening somebody's mood, helping someone out. Because if you're constantly, there's many Christians that fail in this. I've seen some really good Christians fall like this. They're tough, boy. They can take it. They'll mask everything. They'll hold everything in. You ain't going to know anything about them. They've shut you out. They've got a stony heart. That's not a good mix. That's not a true balance. That right there is the very crux of false balance. So, I would submit if that you are constantly, everything that comes up, it's constantly a brick wall, and boy, you ain't going to get me on that. You ain't going to get me. I mean, sure, have a proper defense. I'm not saying submit yourself to everything that comes your way. No. Choose your battles wisely. Everything that comes along is not a battle where you have to put up your defenses, so to speak. It kind of makes me sad, and I kind of crack up about it, because it helps me know the maturity of the believer on that standpoint. So I've seen people that become really serious and they play the role. They do really good. They block out everything, but it will become a stumbling block. It has happened to me before. I used to be so, oh, you couldn't move me, buddy. Firm. Nuh-uh. But guess what? People that really needed to be reached couldn't be reached by me because I was firm. They couldn't break through my defenses in trying to call on somebody that's humble. Because if somebody needs help, who are they going to go to? Somebody who's like all stern? No, of course not. They'll go to the one that's like, hey, how you doing? You doing all right? Oh, that's been happening? Okay. Instead of, yeah, what's wrong? There you go. Anyway, I don't know why I got off on that topic, but that kind of makes me a little concerned. There's some that can joke around 24/7 and they don't stand for nothing. And there are those that stand for something, and to get anything worthwhile out of them, it's like pulling teeth out of a gnat. Ain't gonna happen. But in a weird, odd tidbit of news is mosquitoes can poop. Yeah, they can poop. Anyway, I don't know why that came up. I'm sorry, but I gotta get this off my chest. Birds cannot pee. They poop. Everything is just poop. But anyway, I'm getting way out of there. But I'm glad that the Lord was with me today. Without the Lord, I could not make it through this life. I've been through a lot of things emotionally, physically, and spiritually that most people would probably go crazy over. But I'll probably save that for another video another day, maybe. But anyway, I'm going to get off here, and I don't even know if I helped anybody. Maybe it was just for me. I don't know. But anyway, I hope everybody has a good night. Be sure to pray for our country, for all those around you. Pray for a stranger. And by stranger, I mean somebody that you don't usually talk to, somebody says, you know, I need prayer, pray for them. The Lord knows your heart. I mean, He'll know whether or not you're just saying that to appease them and go on. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here. I don't like going over 10 minutes. Is that weird? That's probably weird. But anyway, y'all have a good day, and I'll be back on here maybe tomorrow.